Hello? 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 Is anyone there? Okay, it's working now. Okay. God. I don't know why, but every time I start the stream, the fucking microphone just changes to an entirely different device. I don't know why that happens. I'll figure it out eventually, and I'll fix it. Anyway, hi. Welcome to the stream. We'll be starting very shortly. Uh, Today, if you didn't read the description, I'll be talking about. I'll be playing Hypixel, and I'll be talking about the characters in my TikTok channel. Uh, Mainly, I'll be talking about their lore, and if anyone asks any questions in the comment section about them, I will answer them to the best of my abilities because I didn't really fully flesh out certain characters. So, and yes, every character in my TikTok some has various differences from their originals. So I'll get into that in a minute. Let's get this running. Transition. Alright, let's get on Hypixel. Let's go on Hypixel. So, you like lore? You like jazz, but do you like lore too? uh, I have a list here of all the names of my characters that I've had on TikTok, including any of them that are like not actual people being themselves, like me, my mom, my dad who sadly passed away, um, my cats. They're not part of lore, but the characters in my TikTok are. So that's what I'm going to be talking about. Why would I add lore for people who actually exist? I could, but I'm not gonna. Anyway, so to start this off, I think the oldest character I believe had, the very oldest character I've had was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the SCP character, the one in the code that carried around a gun, and originally had a mask and sunglasses, but eventually ended up losing both and then getting a different mask. Uh, in one of my TikTok videos, you can see him in what we can assume is the afterlife with Mr. Glitch and retrieving Mr. Glitch from the afterlife. Um, SCP, his SCP number, if he was an actual SCP on the wiki, would be SCP-000. He would be the first one to have all zeros instead of a proper designation. Because if you look on the wiki, there is no SCP-000, so I thought that would be fun to have as a thing. He originally was also called O5's SCP, or the O5's pet, as I called it originally, in which the O5 would point him in a certain direction and he'd be able to handle the situation. He was a very, very overpowered character. I will not deny how absolutely crazy his power scaling was, because he didn't really have a power scale. he in the lore for him, before I fixed some stuff, he was capable of handling just about any SCP, including, not limited to, Shy Guy, the Peanut, and the indestructible lizard, or, well, unkillable reptile, whatever it's called. So he was generally the most powerful character that I had on TikTok for a while, until I decided to stop doing SCP stuff and then moved on to other characters, and then brought him back for the last season that I was doing, and then recently telling everybody that I was going to decommission him as a character. Uh, and yes, he still is going to be decommissioned, unfortunately. Uh, Multiple reasons why. One, he is abnormally powerful. I need to actually fix his lore and go through the shit, like, more fine detailing for him, because the SCP community is a very professional community. That people in that community take their shit very seriously. And if you just decide to play around with stuff and not actually be realistic with certain things, you probably will get shot down by a lot of the people in the community. It's People are very respectable in that community, and they, as I said, they take their shit very seriously. With that being said, that is not the only reason why I am decommissioning him. I am also decommissioning him due to costume. I don't actually have the type of costume that I want for him. Uh, Type of costume that I wanted to have for him was, he was supposed to have a long trench coat with a black rebreather style mask and sunglasses. Oh, and sunglasses that were supposed to be technologically advanced and be able to be used as a sort of HUD, as it's called. Uh, Damn, missed. Uh, oh, that was a good hit. Uh, Other than that, the SCP stuff will be decommissioned for until I can actually get, like, a proper costume for him. This is the most I've actually killed in a murder mystery game. Uh, Hold on, I need to lock in for a second here. Ooh, who got me? Oh, I think I got got by an explosion. Anyway. Oh, shit. uh... that was also wasn't all the stuff that I wanted for him. I wanted him to. Oh. Should have realized that. What happened? I wanted him to have more of a. I wanted him to also have like a shirt with the SCP logo on it and his designation on like an arm or on his back. I wanted it to be like that. But that's pretty much it for him. He's just supposed to be a very powerful SCP that was mainly observed and controlled directly by the O5, being and the reason why I'm not continuing with him is he was way too overpowered and he was not properly put together cosmetics wise. Moving on from the SCP, I'm going from bottom to top on this list here. Moving on. Next on this list is Cave Johnson and GLaDOS. In my TikTok, Cave Johnson and GLaDOS both exist at the same exact time. But not just like normal Cave Johnson that you're used to, more of a younger, more ambitious Cave Johnson, and more willing to abuse the stuff that he has. So it's not like you're seeing past video in the thing where Purple Guy goes after some sort of data that GLaDOS has. You're not seeing a random video of Cave Johnson. You're seeing Cave Johnson actually talking in that video. That is the actual Cave Johnson. It's not a past video. And I'm getting distracted very easily. Hold on. Basically, it's young Cave Johnson and GLaDOS, and what it's supposed to be is this Cave Johnson. This version of Aperture Laboratories does, in fact, have the funding that they didn't get because they lost against Black Mesa. Black Mesa does not exist at all in that timeline, because I'm not adding that whole thing to my universe here. Another thing I want to talk about, the universe itself. I don't have a specific date and time that everything takes place in, but it is more of a multiverse instead of just one world where all these characters are in. It is an entire multiverse where these characters are specific characters that converge together and talk with each other to protect each other's worlds. Where there is stuff that like Cave Johnson can't handle, he could go to the SCP, and if there was anything the SCP couldn't handle, then maybe they could go to Cave Johnson. Yada yada yada. Anyway, Cave Johnson is basically just Cave Johnson generally is clean shaven, which this is why I haven't done any thing with Cave Johnson lately. He's clean shaven. He has his hair slicked, and he's wearing sunglasses and a full gray suit. Um, I also haven't done anything because GLaDOS herself, there's not a lot of lines to play with when it comes to GLaDOS. I don't have the knowledge and of stuff that I can use to, or the money for stuff that I can use to get a actual GLaDOS to voice line a bunch of things that I want her to say. So, like, it'll be very rare for her to show up in any videos generally. Cave Johnson, on the other hand, is easy because, well, all you have to do is be a prick to people, basically. Cave Johnson and GLaDOS on low. My version, my AU of them. They are not decommissioned. They will show up at some point in a skit later on. Right now, I'm just focusing on doing skits instead of actually doing full-on series. But they are not decommissioned, unlike the SCP character. Moving forward, moving up the list again. Animatronic Boss. As the person in a animatronic boss made his debut in one video, and it was, I believe, a trailer video where you got to see him for half of it, and the other half, something else happened. There is animatronic boss is supposed to be was supposed to be a versus between TikTok and YouTube. My original plan was, before I changed it, was whichever side won, I was gonna like leave it up to like the audience to, but I don't have that big of an audience, if you can't tell. I was going to originally have it left up to the audience, where they pick and choose which side would win in a fight. Animatronic Boss or the TikTok crew. And whichever one would be which platform I would more primarily focus on. Like if Animatronic Boss won, I would be primarily focusing on this platform. And if TikTok won, I would be primarily focusing on TikTok. As you can tell, that didn't go as planned. I ended up changing that entire plan and going with a entirely different plan, in which Bill Cipher shows up. I'll talk about him in a minute. Anyway, Animatronic Boss is blind. Actually, he is my, I believe, only legitimately blind character. How he sees is these echolocation type stuff. He has some sort of tech inside of his neck or inside of his eyes that are built in that act as a echolocation style of being able to see. What they do is they would release a volume of sound that is unable to be heard by the human ear, but is able to create a sonic signature around the area, where the false eye would then send an image of the lines and the general area of the entire room that he's standing in, to let him know where to look, where to stand, where to move. Which, it's very easy to blind him, because all you have to do is pop an EMP and he'll be blinded and not be able to do anything anymore. But that animatronic boss has gone through a lot. This character that I've had for a very long time has been has gone through many generations of changes. Animatronic Boss was originally this character that was a person who owned a pizzaplex or a pizzeria, and he ended up getting killed on the job, and the animatronics took pity on him and decided to make him partially part human, part animatronic, but not like spring locking him like William Afton did. More of building the suit on the parts that were actually damaged on his body, like reviving his heart, making the brain start working again. And because the original version of animatronic boss was shot in the eye, the would be have a robotic left eye, which actually stuck. If you noticed, originally my YouTube channel had this robotic eye, which if you're educated in on the internet, the original eye that was for my PFP was the HAL 9000 eye, but that eye was supposed to represent the left eye of animatronic boss, because that was the only part of him that was visually robotic. He had one bright red robotic eye that was created by the animatronics around him that took pity on him. Animatronic Boss then grew to be more of a interdimensional style character. He became a threat originally to be like an interdimensional character who liked to take over other worlds by means of technology. Animatronic Boss has always been a science guy. His whole deal is being scientific. He has no magic whatsoever, but he has the tech to do what people who have magic can or can't do. Animatronic Boss also will not be decommissioned due to the fact he's like linked to this YouTube channel. And hey, maybe you'll see some skits about with him later on here instead of TikTok. Maybe some YouTube exclusive skits. Moving forward, the Yin and Yang brothers. If you don't know who I'm referring to, I am referring to I believe, two most powerful characters I visually revealed. It was I had only revealed one of them physically with a costume because I had a black cloak, or well, it was technically the uniform that was originally used for when I completed high school. It's not actually a cloak, it's just some fucking high school uniform that I repurposed into a costume for a character. But the Yin and Yang brothers are actual gods. They are legitimately just gods. They are the light and the dark, and they are supposed to be one of the more powerful characters, because they're supposed to be like interdimensional gods that oversee everything that happens and tries to keep the balance in everything, which one of them sees balance as destruction, while the other one sees balance as creation, which is how light and dark work. Creation and destruction, there is no creation without destruction, and there's no destruction without creation. Yada yada yada. There's no black without white. You know. The two of them, there's not a lot of lore that I've built up for them. They're just a couple of gods that showed up saying that they were the gods of the universe and needed to keep the balance. That's basically what they are. They're just balance keepers. They don't. They are technically, though, not the most powerful characters I have. As everyone knows, a god is only as powerful as its worshippers, and they have none. So, well, most gods are only as powerful as their worshippers. I can't say that for all gods, because there's certainly a lot of gods in books where they can live without being worshipped. Then again, that's books, mythology, biblical, yada yada yada. Anyway, there's not a lot of lore for them. They're just a couple gods that showed up. That's about it. They're just peacekeepers, basically. Balance keepers, yada yada yada. Actually, not peacekeepers. One of them is a peacekeeper, the other one is a destruction keeper. So one of them deals with the villains while the other one deals with the heroes. And you could probably guess which one is that. The one with the white deals with the heroes, and the one with the black deals with the villains. They are being decommissioned for now. I keep saying decommissioned. They're being postponed. These characters that I keep saying are being decommissioned are just being postponed. They are being postponed because I do not have anything for either of them. And I have only barely been able to run one of them. I can't run run with one of them. I don't have anything to run the other one. I don't have a white robe and a white mask, and I need a black mask, and it's a lot of work to put them together. And I have all that shit on my Amazon wish list, and eventually I'll be able to put them together, and they'll be back on the TikTok for skits and stuff. But yeah, not a lot of lore for them. Moving on. Mr. C. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Mr. C is basically Rick. My version of Rick from Rick and Morty. He is like if you mix Rick with Deadpool. That's what Mr. C is. He will break the fourth wall, but he also is just not tolerant of anyone's bullshit. Like Rick is. If Rick isn't tolerant of anyone's bullshit, but Deadpool is the merc with the mouth. It's basically a mix between the two of them. Terrible mixture, by the way. Don't try that at home. It's really hard to handle that mentality. But no, he's not being decommissioned either, and he'll show up again as probably some funny videos. I'll have a serious video eventually for him, maybe. I'm thinking about it. I might just make him the complete comic relief of my TikTok channel, where he generally is just, whatever. But yeah, he's just basically a comic relief. Now, moving on past him, the Reaper drone. Okay, so as I said before, I am a murder drones fanatic. I am a very big fan of murder drones. Main character I'm a big fan of is N. The Reaper drone is not N, don't worry. It's not a fucking variant of N that went insane and lost all his friends or something. No, Reaper drone is a disassembly drone style character that's also a Reaper for Death, one of Death's minions or something. Which Death was going to eventually be played by my mother, but I ended up cutting the whole series short. So the Reaper drone made his debut, killing Doc Chef. We'll talk about Doc Chef later. The Reaper drone made his debut doing that, and I had a few plans that never made it. The Reaper drone was supposed to be a villain character, technically, where he was seen as a villain, but he was just doing his job. Most of my characters technically are supposed to be dead. In lore, most of them are supposed to be dead due to their background and history. Like some of them have cheated death or have got uh, messed with the nature of reality and gotten through without dying. Um, so the Reaper drone was supposed to be a main villain that attacked everyone one by one, killing them. Then I scrapped that idea because it didn't really make sense to be Death's minion, but also killing a bunch of people nonchalantly. Because, but the next idea I had for him was he was supposed to be. He was supposed to be then Animatronic Boss's minion, but then I went back on that idea and decided to make him a Reaper drone again, and still Death's Reaper, one of Death's many Reapers. Oof. Where God, I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, he's not gonna be decommissioned. I might leave him for a bit so that I can gather some resources to put him together a bit better. I've just been using a random Murder Drone's hoodie and the same mask that I use for Mr. Glitch. Moving on. Since Reaper Drone doesn't have as much lore because he's supposed to be more of a tool instead of a main defined character. Where did everyone go? Did I click this way? Fucking weird. Hold on. What if I go through this? Let's just go to Skyblock. Ooh, I need to do a lot of stuff over here. Anyway, Reaper Drone doesn't have that much lore, so I don't have to keep talking about him. Mr. Glitch. Okay. Mr. Glitch is a bit of a more defined character. Mr. Glitch, was a normal human at one point. If you didn't pay attention to his origin thing, he ended up running into Lucifer one day on a train track and made a deal with Lucifer in which he gained the glitch mask, but he also has the inability to speak. What I'm going to do eventually is one day he'll find a tape recorder, and I'm going to have that tape recorder just play random lines, like I forgot what the character's name is that does that. That sound a bit creepy sometimes, or just generally trying to be reasonable in a situation. But he's gonna be speaking through a tape recorder one day. That's my plan for him. I just need to get one. I don't have one, unfortunately. I really need to build this island up. God, I'm losing my train of thought again. Mr. Glitch, as I said, was just a normal person, ran into the devil. Oh my god. I'm the devil. from the Bible, you know? Lucifer and shit. He runs into him, gets the mask, ends up losing the ability to speak, then goes mentally insane. Whenever he kills someone, he sets up this old, style film camera that records their demise, and then he re-watches it or some shit. I don't know what I never really fully fleshed out what he does with the fucking footage. I don't know, maybe he just throws it into the ocean, like, and for the cops to find later. I don't fucking know, man. But he eventually ends up becoming, regaining his sanity, and ends up joining Ringmaster and the crew and as an anti-hero, and just siding with them. He has the ability to, because of the mask, any footage of him glitches out. Like, any, HD footage or just general cameras that are electronic based will glitch out and die. Film cameras are the only thing that you can actually capture him on. Black and white, generally. Capture him properly on, anyway. So, whenever he's on camera, I have a glitch effect that goes on, and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Anyway. I need water. Mr. Glitch was supposed to be... I don't know how he gained a fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how that man gained anyone as a fan. But I found out that there's somebody out there that watches my TikToks that is a massive fan of specifically Mr. Glitch, and I thought that was funny, because Mr. Glitch isn't supposed to be a good guy. He's supposed to be a terrible person, but, you know, I guess some people just like the villain of the story. Or anti-hero, in his case. Mr. Glitch will not be shut down or decommissioned in any way. He will appear eventually again in a TikTok video. I don't know what TikTok video, but he will eventually. Moving up the list, America Man. America Man is an asshole. Man is into capitalism and shooting guns, which he's very good at both. I might do a skit of him singing a specific capitalistic song, a specific song that explains capitalism in a nursery rhyme, if you get my gist, if you get my drift. The wrong button. America Man does have a very specific power. He is able to reach into his pocket, which is a small pocket dimension, where he can pull out any, and I mean any, weapon of fiction and non-fiction. Which means he can pull out just about any gun you can think of. From an AK-47 to, I don't know, a fucking heat-seeking rocket launcher. He can pull it out of just his pocket. The only time... I wanted to make this joke for America Man, where the more weapons he uses and the more guns he pulls out, the more bullets he uses, the more money he uses, where eventually he won't be able to use any weapons because he'll be out of money. Which I wanted to do that as a joke because I thought it would be funny. Then again, capitalism isn't really that funny in reality, but it can be funny on TikTok. Why not? But America Man is just a merc. He is generally just a mercenary with the ability to pull weapons out of his ass, basically. The man can just pull a weapon out and just that's fully loaded and ready to go. No reload time because he just pulls another gun out. Oh, well, I'm out of ammo. Let's throw this one away and pull out another gun. He has a bigger gun. I have a bigger gun. I was thinking about also making him be able to summon random tanks and aircrafts that he could point at something and have them shoot at. But then I was like, do I want to have that much power in one character? Do I want to put the entirety of the United States military into one character? I thought about it, and I said no, because that would have been a little too much. If he was Canadian, then maybe. That's a joke. That is a joke. I swear. That was a joke. But again, with a character that will not be decommissioned. He will show up again at some point. Yada yada yada. Moving on, Doc Chef. I said recently that I was going to bring back Doc Chef, and I am going to do that. Doc Chef is supposed to be a mix. He's supposed to be like the TF2 doctor mixed with also the ability to cook various foods. So he's German. I didn't really specify what each character is. SCP-000 is American. Cave Johnson and GLaDOS is American as far as I know. Animatronic Boss is American. Yin Yang Brothers are interdimensional. Mr. C is interdimensional. Reaper Drone is fucking Reaper. Mr. Glitch is American. America Man is American. Doc Chef is German. I also don't have much lore to talk about for Doc Chef. He just randomly appeared as a funny character. The stuff that I used for Doc Chef was actually originally my father's. The chef uniform was actually originally my father's. I have it now, and I use it for Doc Chef. Michelin star chef with the ability that also just so happens to be a doctor that no longer has his doctorate for various reasons. I am not going to explain why doesn't have his doctorate. Broke a patient's rib. Anyway, moving on. Doc Chef will appear at some point. I'm not going to explain when. He's probably going to appear in more funny videos as well. I like how I'm explaining all the characters that I haven't fully fleshed out yet before I get to the character that I have fully fleshed out, mostly, with a full backstory and shit. Next character. Second to last one, is we're almost done talking about lore. That second to last is Bill Cipher. Uh, this version of Bill Cipher, unlike the original, had won, actually. He beat Bill, he beat Dipper, he beat the Pines family, he won, he took over his original universe, he took over the universe with, Dipper and everyone in it. He was victorious. He won. But not for a very long period of time. Bill Cipher ended up then trying to move towards another universe to try and take that one over, and ended up being greeted by Lucifer himself. Now, I was going to do a video where Lucifer and Bill fight each other, and I show that Lucifer is more powerful than Bill, or is able to get a edge over Bill. But Bill Cipher, I'm going to be retiring Bill Cipher. I don't want to continue with Bill Cipher stuff because, one, I don't have a proper costume for him. I don't have what I wanted to do for him was have a yellow suit and stuff, which I don't have. So I'll probably be decommissioning him, like legitimately decommissioning him. I'm probably not gonna bring him back. But this version of Bill Cipher had won, and he moved on, and now he's trying to take over this. He was trying to take over this reality before I ended the cut off the series. Bill Cipher. I'm gonna say this since I'm not gonna make a video about it. Bill Cipher was going to end up being greeted by Death himself. Death herself, anyway, in my series. And end up being killed by Death. And that was going to be the end of the season, was a fight between Bill Cipher and Death beats Bill Cipher because, I mean, who's gonna win against the embodiment of Death itself? So, Bill Cipher was going to lose. Spoilers, I guess, even though I'm not going to continue the series. Bill Cipher was going to lose. Anyway, yeah, I'm just not going to be bringing back Bill Cipher. I don't want to. It didn't really feel right. So, there will be no more Bill Cipher. And don't ask for him because he will not be showing up. Moving on. The last one. Oh, wait. No, not the last one. Oh, I thought that was Bill Cipher was second to last. He is not even close to that. I should have looked at this better. Lucifer. The next one is Lucifer. This is kind of just... There's not much lore for him. He's kind of just a mix between Has-Been Hotel Lucifer and the Lucifer Show Lucifer. So we can probably just move past him. Lucifer will show up again at some point. Mr. Afton. Mr. Afton, which is William Afton, if you guys didn't get the drift, didn't realize that. This is William Afton. This version of William Afton actually never got spring-locked. This version of William Afton never did, in fact, kill the children, and did, in fact, stuff their bodies into suits. But this William Afton never got haunted. The ghosts never came back. The animatronics never got possessed, and everything. And because of that, his universe got quote-unquote boring. If you ask the Yin and Yang brothers, they'd say that the universe got boring So they shut the universe down, which is basically when a show gets canceled, a universe gets shut down. Everything pauses and slowly everything gets erased. And William Afton made it past the barrier between universes and found out about that and was absolutely furious. So he was trying to build up to kill the characters who got to still keep their universe. And when he was getting close to something that he was not supposed to, which is what happened last before he ended up getting sent to hell, he got attacked by one of the Yin and Yang brothers and killed. Specifically the Dark One. If he would have continued, he would have learned about something that he was not supposed to, and then told everyone about it, which was what he was actually going to do before he got stabbed. I always come back. Not this time, buddy. William Afton also will not be making another appearance. Oh, Lucifer and Mr. Afton are both American in language and nature. And Bill Cipher's Bill Cipher. It doesn't really matter if he's American or not. Time Guy, aka Xavier Sale. Time Guy is a mix between the Doctor from what the hell is the goddamn thing called? He's a mix between the Doctor from Doctor Who and a one of the people who control the Time Stone in Marvel. I'll, I'll eventually do a skit later on, more explaining some things about him, probably. But he's just around because he wanted to relax for a bit, and then ended up getting mixed in with all this bullshit. He actually didn't want to fight. He just ended up getting pulled into the fight by force, unfortunately. So he was on vacation this entire time, and his vacation got interrupted. That's why Time Guy's here. Now, Time Guy will eventually appear again later on, if it wasn't obvious. Now, last but not least, Ringmaster. This person is the most fleshed out character I have. Ringmaster has been around. He has been my longest standing character, I believe. Not like TikTok wise. I mean, like, as in, I have had him for a very long time in writing and in this. Ringmaster technically is actually the third longest character I've had, but the other two has never made it to TikTok, so it doesn't matter. Ringmaster is, his origins is he used to live in a circus with his parents, which also were ringmasters and ringmistresses. He had a father, a mother, and a sister. While he during one day during his time in during one of the shows, something horrible happened, and a tent burned down with his parents in it. His sister survived, but uh, his sister tried the, but hold on. His sister did survive. He also did, but eventually their universe just started to die. Like there was no use for them anymore. Their anchor being started to rot. So the Ringmaster's sister found something that they were not supposed to find, and cursed her and her brother with them having to be immortal and live through everything. And she tried to be over controlling and take over the whole circus and, well, the world, and turn everything into a circus. So what Ringmaster did, to his dismay, was he trapped his sister inside of an old circus tent, inside of an altered reality, where she was still in control, but she was limited to just the tent. So something like the Amazing Digital Circus, but there is somebody on the outside controlling, keeping the person controlling the people inside of the tent, in the tent. Um, Afterwards, eventually, Ringmaster was able to release his sister. I don't have. It's unknown where his sister is now, but he then moved on to use his powers for good, and decided to join the good side and grow in power. Ringmaster is also another fourth wall breaker. He knows of the fourth wall, and he knows what's beyond it, and he knows that he is in uh, skits, and he knows about everything. He plays along because he doesn't want to break anybody else's reality, but he knows. Uh, Ringmaster was technically the second most powerful character I had. He was supposed to have the ability to manipulate reality, like the Reality Stone, just without the stone, and more permanent if you wanted it to be. Ringmaster has gone through various variations of him. This one being the most recent. There also was an animatronic version of Ringmaster where I have the Minecraft skin for him. I believe one of that version, the Ringmaster that was an animatronic, is also part of a series, a 2 episode series that I never continued. Uh, series a series that only has 2 episodes on my YouTube channel. That's because I kind of lost interest in doing it, and honestly wasn't probably wasn't gonna do that well, in my opinion. Anyway, Ringmaster has gone through various variations, yada yada yada. There was an animatronic. There's been 2 different main variations: the animatronic version and the human version. Which the human version is the one on TikTok, and the animatronic version is used, well, elsewhere. How did you spawn? Anyway, that's pretty much it for lore. I guess Ringmaster will appear again at some point, but that's pretty much it for lore. If you couldn't tell, I was all over the place. I have ADHD and shit. I can't. I have problems keeping track of certain things, so it's sometimes hard to post videos. I tend to reach burnout really easily and not know what to talk about. And it's hard to keep track of lore because I have memory issues, so I have to write it down somewhere. So all of this was what I could remember about them at this specific moment. Uh, but yeah, that's all of the characters as far as I know. I will be adding 2 new characters eventually. I do have an idea of what they're going to be. Uh, I will not reveal anything about them, but it will be one of them. People in my family will definitely like the that one of them being revived, basically. The other one is something entirely different. But yeah, that's it for that is it for lore. The lore part of this stream. Hold on. Oh fuck. There we go. Ah fuck. There we go. Made it. But yeah, that's about it for lore. Uh, now that we're done talking, I will play some games normally. I am probably gonna stop speaking for the rest of the stream until I end it, because my throat hurts right now. Yay. Anyway. Madam Mystery Boy. If anyone's just joining, we already got past the lore part of this stream. The talking about lore and stuff. Maybe I'll do some lore on stream one day. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh. Detective. Ooh. Ooh. I'm a detective. I wonder who the one person that's... Oh, that's me. Damn. That's upsetting. Shit! Ah! That's an appropriate reaction, I guess. I was a terrible detective. I figured out who it was. I just missed every shot. Do me proud. Jesus! That's 2. Oh! Dang. That was... Well, you tried. We both tried and we failed, unfortunately. I think there's only 2 people left. Well, it says it right there. I think it's this person that's... No? Oh. Ruby. Ruby. We gotta talk, Ruby. Ruby. You gotta go for that bow, Ruby. You're the only person left, Ruby. You're gonna get killed, Ruby. 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 Go. Come on. Go. Get out of there. You're gonna get cornered if you don't keep moving. Alright. Now go right, and you'll get the bow. Come on, Ruby. You can do this. Alright. Now. Now we wait. He's gonna show up at some point because somebody picked up the bow. Yes! Haha! GG! Good job, Ruby! The last man standing, too. That was crazy. I am so bad at parkour. It is unbelievable. I got an achievement for dying to a fucking shark. I look drop dead gorgeous. Oh, how nice. Alright, let's see who I'm gonna stalk here. Wait, who's the murderer? Who's the murderer? Who's the guy murdering people? Oh, is it this person? Fillion! There we go. Nice. This is wall sheep. Sheepy. I actually should not be doing this because I am live streaming. I'm just gonna move on. I just realized that this is probably a bad idea. What? Random, obviously. Oh shit! I just joined and I'm already in the game. Oh, oh, oh! Ooh, a bank. Let me get all the money from it. Robbing the bank, robbing the bank. And it actually had no money in it at all.
Tokens for being alive. That's crazy.
Buy a horse for 3 tokens? Bet. Oh. Running around in circles. I never actually bought a horse before in this game mode. Tumbleweeds. Oh my god, it's tumbleweeds. Oh, what's this over here? I have 2 gold. I said I was gonna stop talking, and I ended up just not doing that. That's very that is very in character for me. What the fuck? Oh, go for it! Go for it! Everyone go! Everyone charge! Who did it? Who done did it? Was it you, Banana Man? Back away from you, Banana Man. Get away from the banana man. I'm getting away from that banana man. He was sus. He was sus as hell. Was this maybe it was the stormtrooper? They do work for the dark side. Ooh, piece of candy. Hello there. Hello. Who are you? I don't trust that. I don't trust that. What's? Oh, it's the stormtrooper. I think it's the stormtrooper. I think it might be the stormtrooper. Oh boy, that. Please tell me that that was like. Where's the bow? Where's the bow? Bow is dropped. Where it at? It wasn't Banana Man. Damn, I missed. Bro! Dude! What did the horse do? Yo, this guy has problems.
Hey! The wall! Hey!
I am not being yelled at. Oh, okay, never mind. Somebody was banging on the wall next door. For those who don't know, I live in an apartment. So I have a next door. That's like right against my wall. Yo! This guy was insane. Man started killing horses. He has problems. Whoever that stormtrooper was, he had problems. Some serious issues, man. Like, why kill the horse? What was the point of that? I just jumped off the roof. I teleported in and ended up on the roof. Melt pond. I need 1 gold for that. You have problems? Operation Base Beta? Super secret tunnel? Oh, that's crazy. Nice. A shovel. What the f— Okay, run. Find the bow. Damn! How do I always miss, man? I am a terrible shot. I'm great at entities, going against entities, because they go just straight for you, but I'm terrible at shooting people. I look drop. You have issues. Do you have issues, Oscar? Do you have problems, Oscar? Is there issues? Did he kill Jesus? Oh my god! The monster! I saw him! Wait, hold on! Hold on! Hold on, I gotta... Where's the button? There... Hold on! Oh my god! He killed Jesus! The bastard! Oh my god! What?! What?! Oh, this person got shoved into that fucking... Oh my god. Why? No! No! No!
No!
Alright, that's enough. Hey, look, a normal person. They have a bow. They're safe. Oh, they're the only person left to... Kill him! Oh, you're dead. Oh, well, GG. We tried, we tried. We tried. We definitely tried. God damn it, we're in space. Oh, wait, I like space. What am I talking about? Space! Ooh! Yes! Hello, friends! How do you do? Hello there. Come back here, buddy.
Come here. I'm on my villain arc. Get over here, buddy. Friend. Don't run away from me, friend.
He left it to die. He looked back, looked forward, and he's dead. Oh, hi. Hi, how's it going? Got him! Oh, I'm on a roll. I'm gonna end up getting shot, but it's fine. I can't dodge well. Hello there! I like your cape.
Give me it.
Oh! Fuck. GG. Terrible at dodging. I will admit, I meant to click the fucking run button, which is my fucking control, and I accidentally pressed shift instead.
Oh no, I'm innocent.
All the people who I killed last round is gonna come after me if they're the murderer. Oh no. Ooh, I have some gold. There's a guy somewhere around here. Just some guy in a spacesuit, I believe. Is this guy? Is this... Wow, that was a crazy round, y'all. That was an insane round. Completely crazy. The murderer got so many people killed. And at least kill one person. How long have I been going for? Oh, I've been going for longer than I usually do. I'm almost at a 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and a half.
Get over here, buddy. Hello, Georgie.
Hi there. Would you like to talk? Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Hi. How's it going? You're friendly.
Ow!
What the fuck was that noise? This guy killed me. I'm not going to beat the allegations with that noise. What allegations are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
See? That person. He's the person with the allegations. Whoa, wait, hold up. Aren't you the person with the bow? Wait. What? Are they teaming? Are we catching a teamer? Oh my god, they're the person with the bow. Oh, that's not allowed. Oh my god, they're teaming. I didn't think I'd ever catch that. Hold up. Where is he? They're serious. Are they seriously teaming? Hold on. Where? He. He was behind the murderer. He was behind the. I swear to God, that looked like teaming. That looked like teaming. I am not joking. The murderer could have just also been oblivious, but it looked like teaming. I'm just gonna say cheese randomly. Hold on. Cheese. Cheese. I want to get confused. I want to confuse people. Cheese. Just confuse people with random antics. That's how I roll. I like to confuse people sometimes. Okay, there we go. Oh! That's upsetting. Like those. And these should be the last ones. Yeah, alright. Now I'm gonna go over here. See what happens. Oh, I'm dead. Wait, hold on. Who's the murderer? I'm just gonna stand over here. I'm gonna be that guy that dies on the elevator. What? What? Oh! I'd never be caught dead in a double denim. What the fuck is a double denim? Whatever. Anyway, I think that was enough streaming for today. Anyway, it's been fun. Got to drop some lore today. It's some murder mystery stuff. Went to my island in Skyblock and fixed some stuff. Oh, hi, Mom. Uh, I'm gonna stop the stream. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and